So if you're new here, this map is for our subscribers. You just send me a comment and tell me what part of the world you're in or what state you're in, and I'll put a pin on the map here for you. This is just to see how far out in the world that Burnt Church is reaching. So we're going to be building some stairs for our off-grid barn here today. So hang around. This is a pretty interesting video. And maybe at the end, maybe we'll have some stairs put in. Because I'm sure getting tired of running up and down this ladder. Hello everybody, welcome back to Burnt Church. We're back on the barn again here today. It's a good and cool morning. It started out around 60, but the temperature's steadily falling. We got a front coming in, and it's feeling real good now. We're gonna be putting the steps in today. We've added this post right here, right up there above that ladder. I don't know if y'all can see those two marks or not. There's one mark right by that post, and there's another mark right over here to the right. We're going to be cutting that section out. We're going to build a landing right about here, across from this post and out. And one set of steps is going to come up like this. See how I got these steps drawn out? They're going to go up to that landing and turn. Maybe that'll start making more sense here in a few minutes. We'll get the landing built and maybe get this cut out up here. So we'll see what we can get done here. So what I'm doing here is I've dug me a hole down right here. I'm going to put this cedar post down in the hole. And I'll concrete around it. So I'll cut this cedar post off just right above the ground here. And then I've got a treated 2x that I'm going to put from this post to that post to run through here. And that's what I'm going to build my wall up off of for this end of the barn. Right here is where we're at right now. We've got the frame kind of built. I still got to put the little floor joist in it. In here, or this way I guess, probably be the way the floor joist will go. The bottom stairs will probably start somewhere around this water bottle right here. And they'll go up to this landing here. And then we'll turn 90 degrees and go on up to the second floor. Now we just need to get the floor joist in. We've got the floor swept up and looking a lot better up here. Right here's what we're fixing to have to do now, is cut this part of the floor out right here. From about right here at this shadow over that way, we've got to take about a 3-foot section out right there for our stairs to come up. This is what we're going to try to cut our steps out of for the bottom part down here. They're about 11 1/8 wide. That's about like a factory 2x12. So the way I'm going to lay out these steps is we've got to rise about 6 foot. And that's roughly around 7 1/4 each step, and it'll be 10 steps. So right here is how I lay out our steps. I've got my saw sitting on this square to hold it here in place. Now on this side I'm at 10 1/2. And on this side I'm at 7 1/4. So I'm going to clamp this straight edge right here to my square. I'm going to make sure I got it clamped pretty tight. I don't want it moving. Now then, That's what it should look like. We're 7 1/4 here, and we're 10 1/2 here. This is our rise, and this is our step. Once you've got your square set up and it clamped down, it's just as simple as marking them. Once you get one marked, slide it up here to your 10 1/2 inch mark, line it up with that mark there, and you're ready to mark again. And that's just rinse and repeat. On our very first step right here, we're going to take off 1 1/2 inches. So I need to measure up right here 1 1/2 inches. Because this bottom step, you're adding this 1 1/2 inches back on top of your step right here. That's what we're going to floor our steps with, is with the 1 1/2 inch stuff. I've already got this one to fit, and I've got our other one marked out. So we're going to go ahead and put this one in right now. That's what the steps is going to look like. So now we just got to get the other one cut out, and I've got to locate another 2 or 3 2x12s. I've got some pine ones. Those pine will be all right for the upstairs part. I just wanted to use cedar down here since it was going to be in contact with the ground. This is what the steps are looking like right now. We've got this bottom section done right there. Now right up here is what the next section is going to look like, I hope. I've notched this out right here to where to help me hold it up there by myself. But that's what it's going to look like. So I've got to cut this out up here and build me a little bit of a header for my steps to kick against. So we'll have that done here in just a few minutes. I've got one runner in. I've got the hole cut out. But I'm running out of daylight. So I'm about done for today. Tomorrow, if I get a chance tomorrow evening, we'll finish these 2 other runners and put our treads on here. I've always wanted a barn like this. I've seen them driving by old places and see these old barns, and I've always just been amazed by an old barn, especially a 2-story barn that had a hay loft or something in it. I always really liked those. So now we're going to have one, thank God. Well, y'all are going to get to take the first trip up this new stairway. We finally got them done. I hope they hold us up. Well, we made it to the top without them falling, so that's a good thing, I reckon. We're excited about having our stairs put in. That was a big step for me, but a small step for mankind. No, it was a lot of work, but I'm proud they're done. Now we got to do some handrails, and then I'm going to build some walls around them too, but that's later on. This ladder has just been about to get me. I've never had trouble with my knee, not real bad trouble. And at times right now, I'm having trouble walking. I've hurt my knee climbing on these ladders, but it'll get better. It'll just take a little time. Well, you see these boards here? That's what we're doing now. That's what I've started on now, is putting the stain on these boards. So that'll probably be some more videos here in the near future of boxing this in. We're going to try to get the rest of it looking like the top up here. I hope everybody's preparing for things that may be coming here in the near future. With all this going on overseas over there, it's not going to take a whole lot, and it's going to definitely drive oil prices way high. Now, this is my opinion, and a lot of other things could get in a big demand. If certain countries get involved over there and shut down that shipping lane, we may see shortages of a lot of things that we get from overseas. And if we look at the containers of most of the products we use, they come from overseas. So we're trying to get prepared for it here. I thought I'd just remind y'all, because I want to see everybody in the community here prepared for the things that might be coming. But I thank y'all for watching. I pray God blesses you, and I'll see you in the next one.